All right, folks. So we had a bit of an issue with one of the players that came over, accidentally kicked out some of the cables in the computer system. And then we had another issue with another patron hitting a camera. Now, all of these devices have barriers around them. So when you come out to an event, just be careful what you're doing when you're coming over to the booth or when you're around the cameras. But I think we're good to go now. Thank you, Don Drez, for reaching out and letting us know that the stream was still not on. We went ahead and shut down the stream and brought it back up again, and we look to be good to go now. So currently, I believe we're on actually rack 3. And it's one game apiece, Shawn Jackson, Chris Funk. So Chris Funk looking at this 8-ball. So Chris to take a 2-game-to-1 lead. All right. All right, so apologies for the hiccups we've had this morning. We had an issue where we had a mic that we thought was hot, was not hot. And then we had some folks taking a little bit of liberty out there, getting comfy in places they shouldn't be. But we're good now. I'd like to give a shout out to my sponsors, Lambros Cues. Not only is Lambros Cues my stream sponsor, but also my sponsor as a player. Provides all my equipment. Mike Lambros has one beast jump cue out these days. If you want to check that out, just going over to lambroscues.com or over to our Facebook page. You can just do a search for Lambros Cues. I'd like to say thank you to Bill Hill from Mob Cues, Money Shot Out Billiards. Now, Bill specializes in cue repair, Tip replacement, shaft cleanings. Just reach out to Bill. If you're looking for some apparel, Bill also has some mob apparel out there. If you happen to get any of his apparel, you become a mob member. And sometimes he has special events that's only invite only. So go and pick up your mob gear. So I would say that Shawn Jackson is probably one of the favorites today. He went in the blind bid. I'm not sure what the amount was. We can get those amounts for the Calcuttas in just a minute. Chris Funk, certainly a competitor in his own right. I've seen him play several times now. And you can tell that Chris is a competitor. He's not going to get shaken. All right, so Shawn Jackson to break. Down 1-2. Race to 6. Pockets the 1 ball and the 8. Nice attempt by Shawn. Ball in hand to Chris. So we're at Front Royal, Virginia today, at On Cue Sports Bar and Grill. We will be here again next weekend as well, covering the in-house 9-ball event. Not really in-house, but their local 9-ball tournament. I think they do that monthly. I was asked to come on out next week. Look forward to that. So Chris Funk looking at that 4 ball. A little bit later today, we'll have more people in the booth. We'll probably bring Nick Spriggs in here and do some commentary together as we get later in the day. Probably bring Fred Crislip in for a little while. So Chris, probably not the angle he wants here. Yeah, that was a little tough. A little tougher than he wanted. Just came in there a little came a little further down. Gave himself a little bit tougher angle. So if Shawn pockets this 6-ball, probably going to go 2 rails, come out towards the center of the table. Can even go 1 rail here. Just go straight follow through, just to the head rail and back. Looks like he's queuing up low. Maybe he's going to draw over to the side rail. See what he's got planned. No, just roll it. 2 rails. 1, 2. Good shot. All right, Chris with the break pockets the 3-ball. So Shawn to the table. Plays the one on the side. So Shawn plays safety. I think he was trying to go between the 9 and the 7. Chris Funk to the table. Shawn to the table. With that 4 ball. Gonna get down there for the 5. Gonna have a good angle, I think. Play the 5 on the side. So I'd like to thank everybody for joining us today. If you wouldn't mind, go ahead and subscribe, follow us, share the stream. Chris plays that 7, sets up nicely for the 8. So I think Chris is worried about the that corner pocket if he just tries to roll the 9 in the side. Uh-oh. Worried about one corner and scratched in the other. Ouch. All right, so my name is Wayne Everhart. I'm with ThinkTech MD, owner of ThinkTech MD, and we're here today providing a billiard streaming service at On Cue Sports Bar and Grill in Front Royal, Virginia. Beautiful ride out here. If you're going to come on out, you'll be treated to some mountains. Beautiful scenery. Nice little pool room in the hills. So Shawn looking at the one ball here. Safety play, trying to get behind the 6-3, I think. Maybe a little hard, but that works out. Ball in hand given to Shawn.
It's going to be tough to go down the rail. He made the great combo. He's got a bank line that's open. But I like the save from here. You play the 4 to the head rail. Squeak, squeak, squeak. Yeah, you play this 4 bank 2 rails. Bank it. Yeah, like that. You might have gotten it.
You're out of here?
So Chris says it's no shot going to the corner, but he can play a good safety. Another option is he can call the 8 in the side. Oh, he went for the cut. Uh-oh. That's not good. Play it. Because now we can play to the side rail to the middle of the table. Follow with a little bit of right hand English. Come off the side rail and just roll up. Oh man, he floated it. He did not want to do that. Very, very nice. Oh, we got someone back. A little bit of love there from the table. Chris has a came a little short there. Chris Jackson has now a little bit of work to do. Sorry, Shawn Jackson, not Chris Jackson. Hold on 1 second. A little rule clarification there from one of our players. So now he's flat on this ball. That's how you do it. Alrighty. So we made this run out a lot harder than it needed to be. Second ball is better. Yeah, it's not really that much better. Yep. top top left-hand corner of our screen there. Technically, is the bottom left-hand corner pocket. 10 goes cue ball goes 2 rails. Undercut it. Leaving it long for Chris. Chris has this long shot. There we are. No, I'm back. I'm live now. Live and in person. Only wanted here until later tonight. I got Nicholas Spriggs here. Your real name is Nicholas. Correct. I have a feeling your middle name is Joseph. Oh, I took a shot in the dark there. So it's a 3-3. It's a race to 3 for these two gentlemen, alternating breaks. So it looks like Chris is going to get the last break ever goes hill. The benefits of alternating breaks. Uh-oh. Makes the 9 inside. The cue ball's going to the corner. I don't know if he can. Oh, he has a shot at the 1. I don't like the 110 though. But honestly, you can take an early game, 110 it. Take it home. Watching the whole room at the same time. Tiffany gets a game. Okay, let's see what Funk can do here. Roll it. Does he go for the 110 or is just the 1 pure? Tries for the 1 pure. Uh-oh. And Jackson has an option. Does go. If he wants to rule. Okay.
All right, thank you to Chris Wilburn filling in for me there. Currently knotted up 3-3. Chris Funk and Shawn Jackson.
Chow, table 5. Matt, Juan Chow, table 5. 7-3 race.
Chris taking a look at the 5 ball. Just needs to get over there for the 6. Get a little bit of bottom right. Oh, that's a little quick. Tables are playing very fast today. It's chilly in here, and as a result, these tables are really quick. Good shot there by Shawn. Good pace. Sets up the 8 ball for either the top right or bottom. Right top or bottom corner pockets. Looks like Shawn setting it up to take the play in the top right corner pocket. Nice shot there. All right, so Shawn takes a 4-3 lead over Chris Funk in a race to 6. My name is Wayne Everhart. We are at On Cue Sports Bar and Grill at Front Royal, Virginia. This is a Chris Wilburn's DMV Amateur Tour. It's a 10-ball event. In case you're not familiar with how 10-ball works, it's rotation pull just like 9-ball. However, you have to call each pocket. Or call each shot to the pocket. If you happen to slop something in, the incoming player can elect to let you go back and shoot. And you are allowed to push after the break. And we are playing a 3-foul rule today. So Shawn to break, leading 4 games to 3.
Table number 6, Madrigal and Aubrey. Madrigal and Aubrey, table 6, race to 4.
Not sure what Shawn is calling here. I did see him communicate with Chris. Guess he was going for the 10. So Chris could give it back. Obviously, he's not going to. 5 ball's a little tricky. Gotta be careful with the 5. How you going to set up for that? Chris rolls that 1 in there, sets up for the 3 in that bottom side pocket. Probably just want to roll this cue ball forward a little bit to give yourself a little better angle to cut that 5 in the side. Good job there. It's still no gimme. This is a tester. Going to be really easy to hit hit the point, either going in on the short side of that pocket or the long side. Yeah, just like that. It wasn't an easy shot. Fortunate with the leave. Set up for the 6 nicely. Probably could have played the 6 in that top side pocket. As a result of that, it's got a good leave as far as blocking the access to the 5 ball. So Shawn's got his work. He's probably going to go, I would say maybe 2 rails. If he can get the cue ball between the 9 and the 6 there, he's going to call that 5, then that top right-hand corner pocket. See him pointing right there. So Chris just giving himself a little better angle. Set up for the 6. Don't want to get stuck behind the 10 by accident. There you go. Basically just wants to shoot a stop shot here. Drifted forward just a little bit. That's fine. Sets up for that 7 to the top side. All right, I'm going to be stepping away, shoot my match. Nick Spriggs will be stepping in, take over the mic. And I'll be right back. All right, so I want to give a shout out to my buddy Billy Chavis. Happy birthday, 30th birthday to you, sir. I hope you're having a great day. Sit around and enjoy some pool. I wish I could sit here and talk with you a little bit more, but I got to go shoot a match. So happy birthday, Billy. And I'll see you soon, buddy. I'm sorry I couldn't be there today for your birthday. I hope you're having a great time. See you soon.
So Chris gets a second look at this rack after missing the 9-ball the first time. This time he pockets it and leaves himself perfect on this 10-ball to hopefully tie it up 4-4. So Chris happened to miss the 10-ball, giving Shawn the opportunity to go on the hill first. So it looks like Shawn's trying to decide where to shoot this ball. He's lining up for the side. Let's see if we get a different angle here. It's a very touchy shot here. These side pockets are not easy. And he pockets the 10-ball to go on the hill first. So Shawn jumps out to the 5-3 lead and is now on the hill. See if Chris can battle back and get back into this match. Chris needs 3, Shawn needs 1. In case you're just joining us, Wayne had to go and shoot his match. This is Nick Spriggs, TTMD sponsored pool player. So Chris with the break. So Chris breaks and scratches, giving Shawn ball in hand. So Shawn plays the 1 on the side and bumps the 6-ball out of the way, give him a shot on the 2. Plays the 2 in with a little bit of draw. Gives himself a shot on the 3, excuse me. See how he elects to get on this 4-ball. He has to come back up table. Looked like he just tried doing a little too much to get on that 4. It seemed to be a problem. He got a fortunate roll and hid Chris behind 3 balls. So he kicks 2 rails at this ball, and he's going to pocket it in the side, giving Shawn Jackson the option to give it back to Chris. I don't believe Shawn's going to let Chris get back to the table. He's going to just play it safe and try to get ball in hand out of Chris. So Chris on the 4 ball. It looks like he's going to play it safe right back. Just hide it behind the 6 and the 9. Excellent shot by Chris. Shawn seems to be lining up for the 1-rail kick. Try to kick this 4 ball in the side pocket. You gotta try to hold your cue ball up if you do happen to pocket this 4 ball, which it looks like he's trying to do, to hold your cue ball up for that 5. No easy task here. So he makes a good hit. Chris is now back to the table. So Chris is thinking it over. Maybe play the 4-8 combo. So Chris plays it safe, and it looks like he got him pretty good. Hides him behind the 5 and the 7. So Shawn stepped over to his case. Looks like he's going to break out his jump cue and try to jump over the 7 ball. Make contact with the 4.
I almost forfeited. It's close. Yeah. 3 minutes till I forfeited.
So Shawn's back to the table now. And he is going to try to jump this ball. You really got to hold your cue ball up here. You don't want it flying off the table. It's a great shot by Shawn. Puts the cue ball back on the bottom rail. Chris pockets the 4 ball, and the cue ball rolls nicely up behind the 5. Bumps the 7 out of the way a little bit. So Chris is trying to see how he wants to get on the 6 ball. A little bit of draw, he can pocket this 5 and bump the 7 right out of the way and leave himself right where the 7 is, just like that. And he's going to pocket the 7 as well. So, a 2-for-1 special for Chris Funk. He drills the 6 ball, draws it back, gets himself nicely on this 8.
I'm picking you up too.
So Chris pockets the 8, gives himself the shot on the 9.
Ooh. We get a hill here. This angle's funky though. Change the view to room cam.
So he pockets the 9 and rolls it up for the 10.
Beautiful. I said to keep his composure. So Shawn Jackson's going to get the next break. I've been watching this one.
So Chris pockets the 10, bringing Shawn Jackson to the table for the break and tightening the match. And Shawn is still on the hill. Chris needs 1 to get to the hill.
That's a shirt for you right there.
I have no idea what I'm doing. You're correct. that shirt is for me, Chris Wilburn.
That's at least for a lot of people.
Well, we're not going to say any names.
Me, I have no idea what
Well,
I'm doing. I'm just
Chris,
yelling at names
Chris
and
Wilburn
hopefully
and
that
Nick
people are
Spriggs
there.
have no clue what they're doing.
I'm just yelling at names and hopefully the people are there.
So we're commenting on Tabitha Lear's T-shirt she is wearing. It is a pool shirt that says, "I have no idea what I'm doing." As me and Chris can say, we both have no clue what we're doing on the pool table.
What is this pool thing? Have you figured it out yet?
No, that's why I'm watching it and commentating over it. I have no clue what I'm doing on the pool table.
I have no idea what's going on.
Chris, you're a trip.
Come on, Wayne. That's it.
So this match is coming down to the wire. I mean, Chris is playing good pool. Shawn's also playing good pool. But Shawn's got the break. Shawn's got the break. That's the tough part about this.
Well, if Chris can fade one break, he's got the break for the final game.
So if Chris manages to win this rack and makes it hill-hill, he does have the break.
That's why I liked what Darren Appleton was doing at his WPS events. If it goes hill-hill, they don't do the last game. It's a shootout.
And what do you mean by that?
So they spot the money ball on the spot, and then from behind the string, they do different spot shots. So you start ball in hand anywhere you want, but you shoot to specific pockets. So it'll be the bottom right, and then they put it on the side rail over here. You cut to the bottom left. Then they go 1 diamond by 1 diamond on the foot string and cut to the bottom right again. Then they come back to the middle diamond, 1 diamond straight through and cut over here, and then they go back 1 diamond.
Sounds confusing.
It's not. It's just all spot shots though. Just like a shootout in
Interesting.
soccer or hockey.
Interesting.
Spot shots. And I like that because if you come back on the hill on me, you know, you're feeling confident, you're feeling good. Yeah, let's go. I'll shoot this out. Versus, you know, I break and run on you and you only get a shot in the final game. You know what I mean?
So Shawn breaks dry, and Chris is now to the table.
Where's the 2?
The 2 ball's hiding behind the 6 ball, which is trouble for Chris because
Top inside 3 rounds. Go 1, 2, 3. You play into the 9.
yeah, I mean you're right, but no easy task by any means.
He's
See-
trying to draw it out.
see
He's
how
gonna
he
try to
decides to
float
shoot
this. This is risky because there's so many big balls and a lot of big blockers.
So he pockets the 1 and leaves himself a shot on the 2. It's a great shot.
And the 3 is right here.
3 balls center table. All he's got to do is just come back out towards the dot. 7 balls a hanger. You can play the combo easily with that.
You don't want to. In 10
You
ball.
don't want to, but it's there.
He missed it.
And
He's
he missed
skid
the
into
2
it.
ball.
He's got, oh no, 5 balls going to be in the way.
He's got hiders. Shawn's going to come to the table hidden behind the 5. So Shawn is lining up for the 1 rail kick.
Very risky to defend it.
And he just comes up short.
You defend it.
So Chris, now with ball in hand on the 2 ball, try to finish the shot that he had previous to Shawn to the table, where he hung the 2 ball, but now he has ball in hand. he gets bad shape on this 3-ball. This is a little rough. He is not happy about that lead.
Well, does it fit past the...
I think it fits past the 9.
No, what about the 9? I'm talking about the corner.
I'm not sure that it does.
Because you can float this around to get on the 410 or do something with it. I wouldn't cut this on the side.
I'm not sure that this
Because
ball
you're letting
does
keep
make
on
it past the 6. It's a tight shot regardless.
Well, the corner you can use the 8 as a blocker to hold yourself.
Correct. It's all just a matter of if the ball goes past the 6.
If anything,
So I wonder if he's looking at this carom for the 9. He is. He's looking just to thin this 3-ball and leave it where it's at.
I like the 7 if you're going to do that. Thin the 3 and then go for the 7 ball.
That's a great shot by
But
Chris.
he hit it great.
That was beautiful. He left the 3 exactly where he needed to leave it.
And then he's got to the 4.
And he left himself the angle to roll out for the 4.
No, don't punch it. Follow.
Oh, you just float this ball to the center diamond.
Follow. The reason for the follow is you can control it a lot better.
Correct. But he got a little short on this ball. It still does cut in the side.
Well, you can bump the 10 and hit it with pace to hold for the 5. It's not like he's doing any damage. Just roll it. Market speed a little more.
Now, obviously, he was hoping to get a little further up so he could
no.
shoot that
Oh, no.
straight. Oh, he tied up the 6.
What's the 10-6 look like?
In there with the 10-6.
And he's got no angle on the 5 to get to it.
He's going to have to try to get a little fancy here to try to break that out.
Fancy pants.
Maybe spin it with low left, try to hit that center diamond.
He's
I mean,
going to throw the 5 like crazy.
it's a tough shot.
Another option that he can do is he can use the 6 to get to the 7, make it a 7. Oh,
He
spun
did,
it.
and he scratched. That would have been my concern with playing that ball with the low left, just sliding it into the
Another
rail.
thing that you probably could have done, made it come this way. Down to the side where the cue is now in this area, thin the 6 and play into the 7.
Yeah. All easy shots. So Shawn went to the bathroom real quick. So we'll be right back. So Shawn is going to return to the table here with ball in hand on the 6 ball, 7 ball hanging in the pocket, 8 ball center table, and the 10 ball is pretty simple to get to. I've seen Shawn shoot. I've seen him shoot against Wilkie. I've seen him shoot against a lot of people in the States. Tournaments at Bruising Cues back in Maryland. Shawn shoots a good stroke. He can very well get out of this rack with ball in hand. The object for him is to get position on the 7 to get on the 8. So he elects to run into the rail with outside English and spin down for the 7. Now he's just got to play position on the 8 ball to leave himself a shot on the 10 ball. Oh, he's going to get tight on this 8. It's not where he wanted to be at all. He is in a rough spot on this 8. This cue ball is going to sail a little bit. So Shawn has called the side pocket. And he caught the point. That's unfortunate. So Chris Funk now has the opportunity to get himself on the hill and make it a hill-hill with the break. So Chris pockets the 8 ball, leaves himself on the 10, and it's looking like we're going to have a hill-hill thriller here. Two very strong shooters playing against each other now. I expected nothing less than this to go to hill-hill. So Chris pockets the 10, makes it hill-hill, and now has the break. So Chris with the break. Looking like it's going to be a dry break as well. Bringing Shawn to the table. It's all going to come down to who wants it more here. So Shawn elects to play it safe, and he's going to get beautifully behind that 8 ball. So it looked like Chris was measuring up the masse, or measuring up the jump, yeah, so he can go grab his jump cue. So Chris just signaled to Shawn that he is calling the 2 ball in this shot. He's going to try jumping into the 1 and comboing the 2 into the corner. Makes a good hit. And leaves Shawn a shot on the 1. This tee was pretty open. Just pocket this 1 ball here and roll it up a little bit. You don't want to do too much. Trouble's going to be position on that 3 ball. Off the 2. So it looked like Shawn was playing safe. I cannot tell if Chris can see this ball or not.
Michelle and Eric.
So Chris kicked at the 1 and left Shawn a shot on this 1 ball. I wonder what his thoughts are here. That 10 ball, he's lining up for it. See if he can bank. And to close out the match. He's thinking hard on this ball. It's kind of do or die. If he tries banking it. He can also cut the 1 in the side and bring the cue ball around for the 2. He's got to find the window to get to the 2 though. So Shawn went for the 10 ball. Somehow squeezed that 1 ball past it and rattled the pocket and left safe. There's a lot of blockers here, a lot of obstacles for him to kick this ball. He's got a 2-rail lane though. That's a great shot by Chris. Though he does leave Shawn the shot. Shawn can see the whole ball. So it looks like Shawn was playing safe again on the 1. This is Hill. So these guys are playing a little bit, a little more safe to hopefully secure the win. So Chris is going to go 1 rail behind this 1. So the previous shot, Chris had scratched on and gave Shawn ball in hand. It looks like Shawn's going to try to 3-foul him with this table a little clustered up. I mean, they're open, but there's no clear run. So I think Chris is going to go 2 rails. 3 rails, came behind and just missed that ball. I mean, he was fractions of an inch. So that leaves Chris Funk on 2 fouls with ball in hand for Shawn. See how he elects to try to 3-foul him. It looks like he's going to push this 1 ball up table and just hug that cue ball behind the 8. That's exactly what he does. He didn't hug it as tight as he wanted it to, which gives Chris the jump shot. Shawn notified Chris that he is Chris has went 2 rails and hit this ball once already. I'm not sure that lane's here this time. It might be if he can just squeeze past that 7 ball. You kind of want to aim a little bit closer to that top diamond, top right diamond. to go 3 rails back behind this 1 ball. So like I said, Chris is lining up for this 3-rail shot. I don't think you can get it 2 rails. I think you have to come back to this bottom rail and kind of get behind the 1 to make a good hit. That's a great shot. 6 ball hit a rail. So he avoids the 3 foul, but unfortunately he leaves the 1 tied right up next to the 10 ball for this 110 combo. So Shawn pockets the 10 on the 110 combo. He was hoping to 3 foul him, but in the end, Chris hits the 1 ball and leaves it tied up with that 10 ball for the easy 110 combo for Shawn. So Shawn wins this match 6-5.